Good morning, everyone. I am Rabbit, and welcome to episode 110 of Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2. So I might be out of my mind, you guys, because it is 3:33 a.m. Kind of weird though, right? But it is so early in the morning. I just could not sleep last night, so I might be a tad bit crazy trying to record at this hour, but we'll see if my brain can keep up with what happens within the game. So first order of business, I did end up changing my amulet just a little bit. The main changes occurred on the earth side. Well, I guess I'll just go through everything that happened. So I ended up getting rid of Maisie from the corner of my wind and fire side, and I also got rid of Riley from the corner of the earth and water side, just because they both kind of hit their cap and they're stuck at their third evolutionary form until I get more, I guess, powerful abilities on them and more powerful spells on them to bring up that evolution bar. So I ended up getting Crash, and I put him on the corner of the earth and fire side. He has the next best ability that Maisie had. So she had Soldia, he has Soldona. So, I mean, there's not really any change in the presence of spells on my fire side, except that I ended up basically upgrading Soldia to Soldona and switching out the beast that is sporting it. And Crash has had Lappius for a while. I don't know if I've really shown this to you guys, just because I haven't brought him into battle yet. He just now hit his third merge, so I feel a little bit more confident and like he'll be able to hold his own. So we're finally getting to the point where all of those new beasts that I had picked up eggs for not too long ago are finally in the position to enter battle with me. So the other change is with Nemo. As you guys are well aware, my Gnaw page in my beast notebook is garbage, just because I haven't really been using them. I think Patrick is the only Gnaw that I've really brought up to speed, with the exception now of Nemo, who is on his third form. He kind of ended up evolving relatively quickly, and so he's at his cap. But anyway, he still has Lamina, which is what Riley had. I wanted the extra heals, and he's got Ramakia, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. He just kind of needed to, in my opinion, evolve so that I can unlock more options in the beast notebook. So that was really my incentive behind grabbing Nemo. So with all of that being said and done, we are finally at the third Princess Vine in St. Elmo's Fire Level 2. So let's go on. We did acquire the red crystal, so we have the key that we need to advance. So I am looking forward to it. And we should have new monsters. Oh, and it looks like that's already the bridge that'll take us where we need to go. I'm kind of surprised to see so many earth beasts here, and oh my god, we've got to kill that thing ASAP. I'm kind of worried though that my team is not going to focus fire the thing on the left. I don't know. I'm worried about this. No! Screw this thing. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if there's any Admulia or Admul spam and bullshit like that, I will not be happy. So, I am just throwing that out there. But it looks like we're good. This stun is really a nice ability. I just wish that its passive wasn't such trash. That late bloomer will drive me nuts. But I guess at the end of the day, after a certain point, maybe you can argue that it doesn't matter, and that a 10% decrease in XP accrual is negligible. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me, so I'm a little salty about that. We'll wait to go ahead and take the bridge. I want to unlock as much on this side as possible. I'm expecting Kalma here. There should be, right? I mean, how many Kalma have we found? Oh my god, there's a... Oh shit. There's a Princess Vine over here. So this one's probably the dead end, I imagine. Oh my god. This is not looking good. I imagine that the key will lead us to the area that has the Princess Vine that'll take us to the boss. Oh my god, you guys. I'm really worried about this. Well, let's see what we can do. I already anticipate some fucking bullshit and shenanigans. Admuranite? Oh, I don't think we have this one yet. And there we go. The bullshit that I was calling. Okay. Well, at least we have one stunned, I guess. But this is such garbage, you guys. Oh my gosh. I hate this. It drives me nuts. Ah. The sudden death. It is just the biggest sack of crap. Okay. Like, what the fuck? This drives me insane. Are you going to keep spamming this? I guess the saving grace is that it does consume quite a bit of mana, so this thing can't just spam it over and over and over again. Alright, well there we go. Crash is going to... Oh, so Crash is one of these bug things. Is he blue? Green? I can't tell. He almost looks exactly like what Bart looked like, at least in terms of his palette. Oh good, he's either out of mana or just bored. But that's such bullshit, you see what I'm saying? Like, they took out 2 of my beasts. Drives me nuts, but I suppose it's fine. Oh my god, though. So annoying. Okay, kill this thing, please. Oh my god, you guys are breaking my balls. Well, with the speed boost, I think we're faster. I think we were faster beforehand anyway, so it probably doesn't make a difference, but oh my goodness. I do have 2 citron powders. I don't know if I really want to bring the other 2 back. Maybe I should, just to be on the safe side. Well, let me see. Let's see what we... Ooh. I don't think this one will take us to the boss. You know what? I'm just going to YOLO enter. This should take us to a dead end. Yep, I figured as much, because that wouldn't make sense. There'd be no point in finding the red crystal if you could just immediately access the boss. Alrighty, well we should be good then. Hellfire and Hellfire End. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring my team back then. This is probably a good idea. I just need to do my best to get the initiative, especially if that kind of nonsense is floating around. And just to be safe... Oops, should have gone the other way. Okay, maybe Crash is a little bit of a different hue than Bart was. Crash seems to have almost a green tint to him. But everything else looks about the same. Anyway, how are you guys doing this morning? I am doing well. It's been an exhausting week so far. Today is... Oh my god, let me get the initiative and then talk to you guys. Today is Thursday the 19th of May, and as was noted, I'm doing well. I just couldn't really sleep last night. I've been very tired because I've been working and working and working, and I'm not stressed right now, but I have absolutely had a lot on my mind. So I told you guys I'm helping out with the graduation. I mentioned this when I last recorded a couple of days ago, and oh my gosh, please don't attack the okay. This game is driving me a little nuts. I guess it's fine because once we're done looking here, we have to go back to the temple anyway, but it's like, okay, I legitimately have nothing. I have no more citron powders, so whoever dies is dead. That's such bullshit. Anyway, I told you guys I was helping out with the graduation, so one of the ways that I was asked to help was to make a pretty detailed slideshow slash video that goes through all of the graduates and states like what they're graduating with. So a lot of them are getting associate's degrees, and you know, a couple of them are going to be entering a 4-year university, but they're only going to need to complete like 2 years or 1.5 years because they have like 2 associates that they're finishing with their high school diploma. So it's quite an accomplishment. It's something they should be proud of. But anyway, that means there's a lot of stuff that we need to make sure we include not only in the program but also in the video that I was asked to put together. So my boss volunteered to do the program. It was just going to be a nice little distraction for us, just so that we're not stuck coding and running stats all week. So, you know, it's not a big deal to do something like this. So my boss decided they were going to do the program, and I offered to do, well, I didn't really offer, but what was left was for me to make the slideshow. And so I said, okay, I'll do a video. So if you get me all the students' photos and like a list of who is going to be walking and, you know, what they're graduating with. I mean, and maybe if you guys want me to even include like little clips and videos, you know, I'll put together something that's cute. Like, don't expect anything super fancy, but it'll look nicer than what they've done in previous years. I guess they just had a mini slideshow like in PowerPoint where someone just fucking scrolled through, so it wasn't anything fancy. So I told them, you know what, I have very limited knowledge of video editing software, but I can make something better than what you've had before. And, you know, they were grateful for that. And it was a project that was good for me to force me to get a little bit more comfortable. Okay, what is all this bullshit? To get a little bit more comfortable using, you know, my video editing software, especially because I want to get better at doing more advanced edits and weaves and things like that. Okay, before I say anything, maybe I should... Actually, let's start off with this. I should raise our defense, and I might just go ahead and use some books. These things are driving me nuts. I'm not too strapped for cash, so I don't need to hoard them just for the sake of selling. So anyway, I was given this list and given exactly what their expectations were. So I started putting together the video, and as you guys know, it's a very time-consuming process, and we have over 100 graduates, which isn't that much, but if I'm making a slide or a page for each one, it still takes time. Like, I was averaging about 5 minutes per slide, or per page, I guess. Not only with like the little animations and the transitions, but all of the information I was putting on there, making sure I had the right photo because everything was kind of a jumbled mess. So it was a very time-consuming project. Anyway, halfway through it, so I was working on it a little bit Monday, but I was mostly doing my own thing Monday. And then on Tuesday, I get an email from the person who's overseeing the graduation, and suddenly they're changing like their timeline, and so they want the slideshow / video to be a different amount of time. Basically, the lengths needed to be changed, and the information they wanted displayed on it needed to be changed. So I literally had to basically start over on Tuesday, and I was not very happy. I spent about a total of 22 hours working on this bullshit, and I was just not a happy camper, you guys. Not that I mind people changing their minds, but it's like you already waited until the last minute to give me all the tools that I needed to fully execute this and to get everything done, and then you're going to have the nerve to change it again the day after you give me everything. Like, I don't know. And then they were wanting it due the day after they changed everything, so I ended up staying up kind of late to get it done just so that they could preview it and if there were any issues. But it came out really nicely, and since some of the people... Ow! I just totally hit my knuckle on my controller. What am I doing? But since some of them are minors, I don't know if I should upload the slideshow or share the slideshow, because it has like their first and last names and their photos, and I don't know. Is that illegal? Sharing images of like people under the age of 18? Like, most of them are 18, 19, and so I think that would be fine, but for the ones that are 17, I don't know. That sounds like that would be illegal, but anyway, maybe in a year, or I don't know how I would do it. But I would like to share with you guys what I made, because I'm a little proud. Like, I kind of made it look... Okay, before I talk about that, is this really it? No comma? Is the game serious? That's nuts. Is there seriously no comma? Well, I'll at least kill this guy just to get XP. That's so weird. Really? I don't even know what to say. Okay. Well, let's see if we can kill one of these. Maybe two of them? Huh. My mind is a little blown. I was expecting to get comma. We only have 2 S-rank fire comma, and I think... Okay, are they really going to... Or I was about to say... That's so strange, you guys. I only have 2 S-rank fire comma, and I think we should have enough space for a few more. I mean, we know there should be that add whatever available, so I don't know what's up with that. I was about to say, don't you dare focus crash, because I will not be happy if you kill him. Although, I guess we're about to head back to the temple, so it shouldn't matter one way or the other. But anyway, eventually I might show you guys the slideshow, because I'm a little bit proud of how it came out and the music that we chose, and I just think that the final result was nicer than I was expecting it. And I tried to do a nice little layout and design, and the transition or animations that I incorporated included like pages turning, so it's almost like a yearbook, I guess. I don't know. I think it came out relatively well, and everyone that I showed it to yesterday really liked it. I showed it to the head of the advising department. I showed it to my boss, and then I showed it to the individual, I guess it's a committee really, but one person from the committee overseeing the graduation itself. So we did that yesterday, and then after all of that and kind of having the little graduation meeting for all the people volunteering from the various departments to work on it, a few of us ended up going shopping. So I went with the person overseeing the graduation to pick up some stuff, like just some last minute things that we needed. And yesterday was kind of an exhausting day, so I fell asleep at like 7 p.m., 6:30 p.m. last night, which is probably why I woke up so fucking early. Like I got up at like 2:30 and then I just could not fall back asleep for the life of me. So I don't know what to do about that. Like my sleep schedule's so crazy. I wake up early naturally anyway, which is why I tend to go to bed super duper early, but this is ridiculous. Like, I don't want to be going to sleep at 7 p.m. and waking up at 2:30 or 3 in the morning. Like, that is just not normal. And that leaves it to where I don't really have the opportunity to interact with people during normal hours. Because I feel like most people in my age group usually stay up until what? Like, oh my god, I have so many Mel's Liquors. Hey. Alright, let me sell stuff before I talk. And I don't really like the sharp books. That's been established. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know if I need all of these, but it's probably better to have them than not have them. So let's go ahead and buy 2 citron powders. You know what? I will sell 2 of these. I'm sure we'll find at least one more as I'm making my way through. And that should be good, right?
Going to the forest of darkness?
That is so crazy. I can't believe we didn't find any Kalma. So actually, let me take this opportunity to go to the Room of Life and check this out, because I'm not going to make you guys watch me run all the way through again. I'm going to probably go through, what was it called, Hellfire, that little side spot again, just to make sure there's no Kalma there, because doesn't that seem a tad bit odd to you guys? I don't know, it seems weird to me. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Although, I guess, you know what, let's see the progress that I've made. So the Alcos, I think I had them at this point, but we got a lot done with the bugs. I think because I evolved Vera, we're pretty close. So I just need to evolve Kai, and then I'll have all of the bugs done. The Nas, as you can see, I'm getting there because we did a lot with Nemo. Previously, we hadn't even seen Nemo's second form. We're doing okay with Slimies. We still need to see Laverne's third form to really be somewhere. That's been the same. This has been the same. This has been the same. As you can see now, Belinda's line has the second form unlocked. We haven't done anything with Mouse or Drax. I never found that fucking second one, so I don't know what's up with that and what I need to do to unlock that. Oh! What am I doing? The whole purpose of coming here was to look at our seed beasts. Oh, so see guys, like fire should have more. Like we shouldn't just have 2 of these. We know we need the next add Mool ability. What was it called? Add Im something. But there's only, that's crazy. Only 3 of those left and only 2 wind. I don't know what's up with this. But anyway, we'll go ahead and part ways in the temple itself. Or not the temple, the throne room. We're in the temple. I will run back through on my own, and hopefully I'll find Kalma, but if not, I will just be waiting at the bridge. We'll bring you back, and we will be ready to, I guess, cross over it and go to the boss. I don't know, this feels almost too fast to me. But anyway, in the next episode, we should be ready to have the actual boss confrontation, and then we will be done with the Dark Fire Forest. So I cannot wait. We're getting closer and closer to being done with this Let's Play, so just please bear with me. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. My name is Rabbit, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.